Hello fishing friends, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm off on a solo mission up to the B-Sands. So yesterday I was up Blackpool Sands with Wingman, and it was really rough after the east winds and it went southwesterly, and we were trying for a huss. Perfect conditions really, you know, big swells and everything, and nothing. 4 hours we got soaked. It was really windy, it was horrible, but yeah, we tried. So it's Sunday, the day of rest for many, but I am off up to B-Sands with 6 quid's worth of ragworm. See if we can't catch a plaice. And also I'm thinking about the spider crabs up there, because it's this time of year now that they snip you off, snip off your baits and all that. So I've brought along my little secret weapon. Obviously, those of you that know me know I've got my own rig brand, BASSMAN'S Bounty Rigs. They're available online on my guiding website, fishingguidesdevon.co.uk/shop. Yeah, so I created, whatever you want to call it, a pop-up rig for plaice fishing. Long range rig, pulley rig. It's got some nice bling on the end, including a nice blade, a nice little MEP style size 1 spinner, or size 2, I can't remember. And it works really well in strong tides. And today we've got a 5, I think it's a 5.2, we're coming down just off the springs. But it's still quite a big tide, and there's a bit of low pressure as well, which means the tides are a little bit bigger. So I'm hedging my bets, and I'm going to pop one up, and I'm going to put one on the bottom, and just to see how much, you know, how much of a pain the spiders are, if they're there at all. I don't know. I've been away in Fuerteventura last week for a 4-day trip. Absolutely amazing. And nothing's really going to compare to the flatfish that I caught over there. Nothing. But hey, I'm on it, I'm out, and we are rolling. Just arrived. What a difference a day makes. Really nice. Looks a little bit coloured, but that's okay. But nice and, yeah, it's really nice. Nice and flat. I bought 2 lots of gear today. I bought the big rods and the medium rods. I want to use the medium rods because it's more fun. So I'm hoping, yes, I can use the Blaze MX1s. Let's do it. And if anybody ever wants any decent shellfish when they're up here, Britannia B-Sands. Just down here, down the drive, they've got fresh scallops, crab, you name it, all frozen stuff. Really nice gear in there. Local fish and shellfish. Just arrived. Chosen to fish one of the slipways today instead of the beach. So this is one of the slipways. Very safe, but obviously there's I'm at low tide now, but I'm not expecting to catch for a few hours really. So I did bring the big gear today. I've got the competition surf 13'10" and the competition max GT Tronics rod, but I'm going to go for my candy cane Blaze MX1 2 to 5 ounce rod, so it's got a nice soft tip, and also the competition max GT. GT stands for glass tip. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, mister, run away. I'm going with the porno line today, the Trabuco. Probably the best stuff you can get, this stuff for the surf casting for fixed pools. 28 pound breaking strain under that shock leader. 0.30. So, you know, the same as like, what, 12 pound line. And I've got a nice tapered shock on there. So that's the Black Rock Rubicon 13 bearings. That's the, I've actually used the braid spool there because this is really fine diameter, so I've filled it up on a braid spool. And that's the cheaper version, the Bullfrog. Very good big pit reel. It's got a really nice line lay, this one. Really nice. 8 bearings. But yes, I've had these for a while now. And it's a lot nicer than just using braid. And out there, when there's a big tide running, you're in trouble using braid because there's no stretch in braid, and people think it'll cut through the water and, you know, stop all that rubbish, but actually it works against you because there's no stretch in it. So here's my extra long running pat, nice and simple, lead length and a hook length, quite long, yeah. And there's me little bit of bling on the end there. Get some worm on that now. That's my nice worm. There's my finger stall. So for casting the, it's a casting glove. Basically goes around your wrist, on your finger, and stops you from getting a sore finger. Just about ready for launch. Nice bunch of rag. There's my pop-up pulley plaice spinner rig. Bit of a mouthful. Yeah, just a pulley rig, short pulley rig, so it doesn't obviously pop up 20 foot or something. So it's quite a short pulley, and it's got the nice bling on it, and it's got that spinner, and that will pop it up. And when that tide goes, that sucker's going to flow, and that's going to spin. All right.
All right.
Oh, and look who it is. Again. No. Sammy the seal. See if he wants some sandwich. I'm just eating that. Didn't like it. You ungrateful person. Well, that was definitely a bite that time. The beauty of the pop-up rig is when you're fishing on clean ground, you can search areas with it. So what I mean is you give a couple of winds on your reel, just up the drag a little bit, and just move that sucker along. So every 5 minutes I'm just going to give that a little couple of winds like that. And I know that pop-up rig's still working. The crabs cannot get that bait. And there's more chance of a plaice coming along, or that's down there looking up and seeing that if I'm moving it along. So yeah, I'm going to do that for a bit, see if it works. Here we are, 2 hours in. Got another couple of hours left. Tide's coming in, look. So I could land a fish there now. Start point, way in the distance. There's lots of small bait fish out there. Either very small sand eel or little Brit. Everywhere. Not looking too good up there. Not looking too good down here either. No bites yet. Tide is pushing. Rods are bent in. Come on. Came in strip last time, nothing, just a bare hook. So that's come back all right, look. So I'll put another worm or two on there and get it back out. What an epic shot. Very nice. Check that out. A giant tornado cloud. Has just come back in on the big rod and the last time, so it's not too bad out there with crabs and hermits and things, but not getting any, not had a bite. And that's B-sands for you. Sometimes it's really good, especially after a southeast blow, but a lot of the time it's pretty average. But you never know. You just never know. Keep going. Now that's honestly the first time, and that's come back with no bait on it ever. So maybe I was getting bites. That's popped up. That's popped right up, baby. Like that. That nice little spinner, look. I just had a rattle on the left hand rod. One. Cast it in a lot closer this time, about, I don't know, 50 yards. Had a bit of movement on the big rod, so I'm just going to check that. Maybe a bite. I just had a rattle on the right hand rod. Definitely on the pop-up. I've just recast that a bit closer in and to the right. Well, what a glorious evening, guys. Great to be out with you today. Not had a bite. Just glorious now. Really nice evening. Hour or so before dark. Yes, plaice fishing, nice and relaxed, nice and chilled. Really nice views. I love all the nature stuff as well, seeing the little smelt or whatever they are, and seeing the seal go past again today and saying hello, and the people that come past and ask how you know, oh, how you doing, caught anything? Really nice. It's about time the weather sorted itself out. Yeah, so plaice fishing, it's really relaxing. I haven't done a lot of it, to be honest, so I'm no expert. But, you know, B-sands can either fish its head off or, you know, you can blank. But I've blanked more times than any other beach, I think, B-sands. Going back over the last, I don't know, decade or so. It's not easy, you know, and the ray fishing's not easy here either. But they are here. And the plaice are definitely out there, I guarantee it. So I think Tuesday, Cheeky's day off tomorrow, so I've got to spend a bit of time with Cheeky Girl tomorrow. Go and look at a new laptop. So yes, I think Tuesday I'm going to go to Salcombe and try and catch some fish, because that's what I do. Yeah, so plaice rigs, any number of rigs, up and overs, loop rigs, pulley rigs, running pats. You've got the Bagnall bar rig, 2-hook flappers. They all catch plaice, and you don't need to be a ninja to cast. You know, I've been up here several years ago and it fished its head off up here after a big blow, and all the cockles and stuff got smashed up. Everyone and his dog was catching, like the kids were out with like carp rods and spinning rods, pulling in like £2 plaice, because I actually videoed a lad. I remember doing it, and it's just amazing when they're on, you know, it's really good. But when they're not, there's only so much you can say and do and, you know, present. But at the end of the day, ultimately, there's no fish. Yet. So, great to be back from Fuerteventura. Had a really nice time over there. It was only a 4-day break, and managed to mix business with pleasure. Very nice. Yes, she's a keeper, that one, 100%. So I'll give it another hour or so, and I think she's on a long shift today, so it'd be nice to spend an hour with her tonight, about 9 o'clock when I get home. So yeah, plaice fishing, to be continued.